It's the hottest trend for the colder months. Faux fur. But can you trust that what you're being sold is really synthetic? A Sky News investigation has found real animal fur being sold on the British high street, but falsely advertised to shoppers as fake. And we aren't talking back alleys. We hit the most famous shopping streets in the UK with the head of an animal protection charity. Even flagship big-name stores who assured us they had strict no-fur policies were mis-selling products. These feel really soft.
It's just fake fur, because we're not allowed to sell anything with real fur.
So we've just bought these gloves. They're being sold as faux fur for only £30. What do you think they're actually made of?
So it's definitely real animal fur, and most likely to be a rabbit fur.
Life comes cheap in Asia's fur farms, and so you can pick up real fur in the UK at bargain basement prices. What's it made out of?
It's not real. Just cardboard. It's not fur or anything.
I just definitely don't want to buy fur.
If it's fur, it's not as cheap.
But we came out with a pair of shoes and a beanie, which were not fake, but the real deal.
The vast majority of people wouldn't think that you could get this much fur on a hat for £10. In this case, it says made in China, all synthetic. But this is certainly not synthetic. This is real animal fur. You can tell from the way that the ends of the fur taper.
We also bought several pairs of shoes from fast fashion outlet Misguided and had our shopping haul tested by a fibres expert. So we sent you the items from our shopping trip, and what did you find?
I found that they were all genuine animal fur and that there were a range of species. I found rabbit, raccoon dog, cat and mink.
In your experience, how common is it to find these species on the high street?
It's becoming increasingly common, particularly I would say over the past 5 years. Rabbit is fairly common and mink is moderately common. Cat is highly unusual. These shapes and these distances and the profiles, the prominence, everything is characteristic of cat. The raccoon dog is becoming more common.
You might not have seen this creature before, but its fur has been creeping into retail supply chains.
Taz is a 1-year-old raccoon dog. If you see his fur coat here and have a feel of it,
it's really soft and dense.
And it's that soft, dense fur which not only keeps him safe in the harsh climates of Southeast Asia, but it also makes him quite appealing to the fur trade. That combined with massive litters of anywhere up to 16 individuals from one set of parents, they are being mass farmed now and often skinned alive.
It's that cruelty that fashion and animal lover Donna has always tried to avoid.
I love clothes, but I would never ever knowingly buy fur. It's not something I agree with at all.
She bought the Misguided shoes and immediately suspected they were real fur.
Touching it was just too soft, too animal-like for it to be fake. I knew in an instant through basically looking at the skin that it was backed onto that I could see it's pelt and it's not fabric. So that's when I challenged the retailer, asking them why this was and could they investigate it please. I was hoping they'd take it more seriously, but they dismissed it as being faux.
So you were right, we had the items tested and the shoes came back as most consistent with cat fur.
Cat fur? Really? My life is basically animals and cats, so it's really hurtful, really shocking. Whether they know they're selling it or not, either way, there needs to be something done about it. They need to be more responsible for what they're selling.
We contacted the retailers with our findings. None would appear on camera. Misguided said they'll be launching an internal investigation with the relevant suppliers and will ensure these matters are addressed urgently. House of Fraser told us they have a strict no-fur policy and would never knowingly mislead customers. They take this issue very seriously and have communicated this to the brand in question. All products are being removed from sale and refunds will be offered. Fur farms were banned in the UK in 2003. But despite changing tastes, the fur trade is still not out of British fashion. Hajibagheri, Sky News.